Okay, good morning, everyone. Assalamualaikum warahmatullahi wabarakatuh. Nice to meet you all here. And this is our last meeting actually, but I'm so sorry that I cannot handle the offline class. So here I will share this video as the material for our last meeting. And right now, actually, as mentioned in our RPS, we would like to talk about expressions that actually we have talked this at the some of that point, some of the materials that we have talked this in the previous meeting. Di pertemuan keberapa itu ya, kita sudah pernah menyinggung tentang expression ini. Jadi kita coba akan mengulas beberapa expression, materi yang baru tentang ekspresi ini. So what is expressions? It is expression you will use, okay, this kind of materials, or we will use, kita akan menggunakannya itu sering sekali ya, kita akan menggunakan ekspresi ini in our daily life. So when you say what you think, or so how you feel using words or action, kita akan menggunakan beberapa ekspresi ini ketika kamu ingin mengatakan apa yang kamu pikirkan atau ingin menunjukkan what you feel, how you feel about something using words, menggunakan kata-kata tertentu. Like this. So please take a look at the screen and read this conversation first. And then please try to think what are the underlying sentence express. Jadi coba dibaca dulu, kemudian coba periksa yang di garis ini menurut kalian itu it express of what? Okay. Hello, sir. Hello, John. Where have you been? And then he said, I would like to apologize for being late. Dia minta maaf ya, apologize karena apa? For being late, karena dia telat. The bus didn't arrive on time. Kenapa dia telat? Because bis yang biasa ditumpanginya itu tidak datang on time. And then, well, that's okay. But please come before 9. Nggak apa-apa, silahkan, nggak apa-apa gitu ya. Tapi please, tolong datanglah sebelum jam 9. And then, sure, I will, sir. Thank you for your understanding. Dia karena dibolehkan, that's okay. So, he said thank you for your understanding. Terima kasih untuk pengertiannya. So, karena dia bilang thank you, ini dibalas dengan no problem. Jadi yang di underline adalah permasalahan tentang asking of apology, sorry. So here are some of the expression that you can use when you want to say sorry or say expressing your apology for the others. You may say I'm sorry. Kalau biar gak bosan, biar lebih variatif, teman-teman bisa bilang excuse me, and then I do apologize. Please forgive me, and please accept my apology. And then to expressing excuse, misalnya kalian dimintai maaf, you may say, that's all right. Okay, it's all right. Don't worry about it. These things will happen. Or you may say also, no problem. Ini adalah ekspresi antara ketika when you want to say sorry, and then this is the expression when you want to replace the others, your friends, your partner, to accept their apology. Ya, ini untuk menerima permintaan maafnya. And then next, thank. When you want to, sometimes in our daily life, we want to say, we have to say thank you for the others, maybe because of their help, mungkin karena bantuan mereka, maybe because they give us something, maybe, and then we have to say thank you or gratitude for them. And then how to express thank or gratitude for to the others, you may say, I want to thank you for blah blah blah. Hi, let me thank you for blah blah blah. Thank you very much for blah blah blah. I'm grateful to, I want to express my gratitude to, I'm very grateful for, and the others. And then you can use these expressions, okay? And then how about how to respond their expression when they say thank you to you? You may use this kind of the expressions like my pleasure. Ini yang paling common ya, yang biasa kita dengar. And then when you want to use the other expression to make your conversation not to be forced, so you can say you are welcome. Don't mention it, no problem, not at all. That's quite alright. Oke, ini adalah ekspresinya, and then ini adalah cara how to respond those expression, cara merespon ekspresinya. Okay, so let's see. Please read this conversation first, and then you can see here that there are two expressions that are underlined, and then please try to find what kind of expression is that. Finish? Okay. So the customer say, can you make my hair short? And then the hairstylist says, certainly. How short do you want it? Seberapa pendek yang kamu pengen gitu kan? Make it few inches long. Okay? After cutting my hair, please make it curly. Jadi setelah dipotong, dia pengen what is it? Dikeritingkan gitu kan? I don't think I can. Saya rasa saya nggak bisa. The curling machine was broken karena mesin yang buat keriting itu sedang rusak this morning and we haven't finished it yet. Kita belum membenahinya. So what do you think about the underline expressions? Kira-kira ini mengekspresikan tentang apa? What? Yes, exactly. It's about request, expressing request. How to express when you want to request, when you want to request something ya. Jadi kalian bisa bilang, can you help me? Meminta atau di sini konteksnya meminta bantuan ya. Could you draw and write a comic? Will you take the remote? Would you buy me some meatball? Mau nggak? Akankah kamu membelikanku bakso? Please do the exercises on page 56. Come here, please. Ini cara memintanya. Teman-teman bisa pakai kata can, bisakah? Bisa juga pakai could. But what you have to remember is that could is more polite than can. Ya, the same case in will and would. Would itu juga lebih sopan, lebih polite daripada will. Oke, jadi kalau ke sebaya mungkin ya teman-teman bisa pakai can atau will. Tapi when you want to say it to your lecturer or to the older one, and then please use would instead of will. And then please do the exercise. Tolong ya, silahkan tolong lakukan atau kerjakan exercise itu latihan pada page 56. And then how to respond it? When you want to respond the request, how is it? You may, sometimes we can directly respond with the positive response, but sometimes we also need to refuse, ya kan, untuk menolak permintaannya itu. Dan itu it means that you may use the negative response. Tak selamanya kan kita mengiyakan atau menerima, mengiyakan permintaan orang lain. Kadang kita juga harus menolak atau memang situasinya kita nggak bisa membantu, gitu kan? So you may say in the positive response, you may say, okay, sure, certainly, of course, yes, please, sure, okay. And then for the negative response, you may say, I'm sorry. Just say sorry because you cannot help them. And then I'm afraid I can't. Saya menyesal, saya takut gitu ya, saya nggak bisa. Ini dia bilang, maaf ya, saya nggak bisa. Sorry, I'm busy. Maaf ya, saya sedang sibuk. Or I don't think I can. Saya rasa saya nggak bisa. Gitu. Ini the negative responses that you can use. Oke, itu adalah kaitannya dengan yang percakapan ini. Tadi kan, can you make my hair short? Bolehkah? Bisakah kamu memotong rambutku? Nah, ini di sini dia please, minta juga, gitu kan, request, tolong, make it curly. Tapi di sini yang memotong dia bilang certainly. It means that he or she can do that, can accept the request. But here, the hairstylist say, I don't think I can. It means that she or he refuses the request to make the hair curly. Paham ya? Okay. So let's move to the next expression and please read this conversation first. Okay, finish. Let's read together. So John says, my parents are celebrating their wedding anniversary. They would be delighted to have you both of you over for dinner tonight. Orang tuaku akan merayakan pesta pernikahannya. They would be delighted. Mereka akan sangat happy, gitu kan? To have you both, kalau kalian berdua bisa hadir dalam makan malamnya, dalam perayaan itu ada makan malamnya malam ini. Oke, tadi dia ngapain? Kira-kira for Brian. Okay, and then Brian said, wow, that sounds great. Wah, tampaknya kedengarannya luar biasa. Kedengarannya apa? This one. Ya, tentang the wedding anniversary celebrations. And then John says, yeah, ask your sister to come over. Ajak juga, minta juga adikmu, adik perempuanmu to come over, untuk juga datang. Sure, kata Brian, tentu saja. Baik, gitu kan? And John says then, so what about you, Sheila? Jadi di sini tokohnya ada John, ada Brian, ada juga Sheila. And then Sheila says, I would like to very much. Dia juga suka gitu ya, sangat suka. But, tapi, ada tapinya. I must accompany my grandma to see a doctor. Saya harus menemani nenek, gitu kan, nenek saya untuk ke dokter. So, well, it's okay. Artinya dia bisa nggak datang ke wedding anniversary-nya? Bisa datang nggak Silanya? No. Okay, she cannot attend the wedding anniversary celebrations because she has to accompany her grandma to visit the doctor. Jadi dia nggak bisa. Kalau yang ini dia bisa Sanskrit. Ya, tapi silanya yang nggak bisa. Tapi John bilang, well, it's okay. So you can see from this conversation that this is about the invitation, tentang undangan, the invitation of someone to someone, yeah. And then you may also use some kind of invitation expression, beberapa ekspresi when you want to invite maybe your friends, your partner, your I don't know, or your family members maybe. And then these are some of these expressions that you can use. The first, maybe you can say, I would like to come to blah, blah, blah. I would like you to come to, sorry. Jadi, saya ingin kamu datang ke blah, blah, blah. I wonder if you would like to. I would like to invite you to my, birthday party maybe. I was just wondering, saya just wondering, sangat ingin tahu, would you like to, apakah kamu akan bersedia untuk come to my graduation party, for example. We would be delighted to have you over for, kami akan sangat senang kalau kamu bisa datang ke bla bla bla. Will you come bla bla bla? Akankah kamu datang ke bla bla bla? Why don't you? How about coming over for dinner? Gitu ya. And then just like the previous discussion, you may sometimes we can just accept the invitation because we know that we don't have any certain schedule at the time, or so we can come to the invitation. But sometimes in some cases we cannot do that. We cannot just accept the invitation because maybe we have the schedule, we have to go to somewhere, so we have to refuse, we have to decline, kita harus menolak ajakannya tersebut. So when you accept the invitation, kalau kalian bisa dan mau menerima undangannya, so you may use this kind of expressions. Kalian bisa bilang, yes, I would love to, I would be happy to, I would be glad to accept. All right, just a quick one. I would love to. That's very kind of you. Wah, kamu baik sekali gitu. Karena apa? Baik karena kamu diundang gitu kan. Itu kan satu kehormatan juga ya when we accept the invitation from the others. Kita dianggap itu, jadi dianggap temannya, dianggap koleganya, yang penting jadi diundang gitu. Atau kalian juga bisa langsung bilang what a good idea. Wah, itu yang bagus sekali. Something like that. Kalau nggak bisa gimana, Miss bilangnya? Kalau when you cannot come to the invitation, so just say, well, I would like to. Jadi jangan langsung bilang nggak bisa gitu ya. Itu it's not polite, nggak sopan. Tapi kalian bisa bilang dulu kayak ada openingnya. Wah, saya itu sebenarnya suka, tapi I'm not sure I have time. Tapi aku nggak yakin aku punya waktu gitu. That's very kind of you. Nah, kamu tuh baik sekali. Tapi, but I'm so sorry, I'm so busy at that place, gitu kan? Atau I was too very much. Saya pengen sekali, but I should go now. Tapi saya harus pergi sekarang. I would like to, saya mau, but I'm afraid I'm busy. Thanks anyway, terima kasih sebelumnya, but Tapi, nah gitu ya, ini perhatikan semuanya ada openingnya dulu. Jadi terima kasih dulu atau minta maaf dulu. Jangan langsung refuse it just it is. Nah, itu yang kurang sopan. Oke, itu adalah invitation, ekspresi tentang invitation. Now let's move to the next expression. Please read it first. Yes, sudah ya? Coba. So, what she says, let's order. What do you suggest for dinner tonight? Apa yang kamu bla 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 untuk makan malam ini gitu. What about fruit salad? Nah, dia memberikan apa yang diminta. Ya, saran, suggestion. Saran apa yang kamu sarankan sebagai menu makan malam ini? And then dia menyarankan bagaimana dengan salad buah. Sounds good to me. Kedengarannya menarik, kedengarannya bagus. Shall we have some chicken wings as well? Bolehkah kita juga dapat some chicken wings? Sayap ayam gitu ya. Sure. But then we have some spaghetti to go with it. Mengapa kita juga tidak pesan spaghetti juga dengan beserta chicken wings tadi? That's fine. And then ini waiternya dipanggil. Waiter itu yang waiter ya, tahu ya. Waiternya dipanggil waiter seperti itu. So, apa? Ini tentang, that's correct. It's about suggestion atau saran. Kadang kan kita di beberapa kesempatan juga perlu ya untuk meminta suggestion from the others. Atau bahkan justru kita yang give suggestion, yang memberikan saran pada yang lain. And then how to express those kind of suggestions. Teman-teman bisa pakai ini. What do you think I should do? Menurutmu, aku harus ngapain? What do you suggest? Apa yang kamu sarankan? What would you do in this situation? Apa yang akan kamu lakukan kalau kamu ada di situasi ini? And then, do you have any ideas? Apakah kamu punya ide? And then, giving suggestion. I think you should get a lawyer. Di sini ada I think. Ini ya penanda bahwa dia tuh memberi suggestionnya. Saya pikir kamu harus pergi ke ahli hukum, lawyer. And then what about some foods? Misalnya ini dimintai saran tentang menu dinner atau menu breakfast. What about some foods? And then why don't you call the company? Mengapa kamu nggak telepon perusahaannya? If I were you, kalau aku jadi kamu, gitu ya. If I were you, kalau aku jadi kamu, I would call her. Aku akan menelponnya. Maybe in this context, you have a problem with your relationship with your girlfriend, terus kamu curhat sama temenmu, terus ditanyain kalau aku jadi kamu, ya aku akan telepon dia, gitu. And you thought about the risk, kamu bisa menanyakan kembali, kamu sudah memikirkan risikonya belum? Have you thought about the risk? Kamu sudah memikirkan risikonya? Something like that. Ini adalah ekspresi tentang suggestion. Dan ini cara ketika kamu mau memberikan saran atau suggestion. Okay. Okay, so for the next expression, please read this conversation first. Oke, finish ya. Coba. Hey, John bilang, hey, what do you think about this movie? And then Jido says, I think this movie is really good. What do you think? Berarti menanyakan tentang, I think, menurutku movie-nya, filmnya sangat bagus. I don't think so, John says. Enggak menurut saya enggak demikian. Saya enggak mikir kayak gitu. Menurutku enggak kayak gitu maksudnya. This movie is so boring. Film ini sangat membosankan. The plot is flat, plotnya itu sangat datar, and there is not any suspense in the story. I like watching film, but this time I disagree with you. Saya suka nonton film, tapi kali ini saya nggak setuju dengan siapa? Dengan Zedu, karena Zedu bilang filmnya itu bagus, tidak. Tapi John tidak berbilang seperti itu. And then Kirok bilang, I have the same opinion with you, John. Nah, dia bilang nih, dia setuju dengan John yang tidak bilang, yang berpikir bahwa filmnya tuh nggak bagus-bagus amat, malah membosankan. Maybe next time we should see the trailer before booking the ticket. Jadi mungkin lain kali kita harus lihat dulu trailernya sebelum kita pesan tiketnya. Oke, jadi that's correct. It's about opinion. Kadang kita minta ya pendapat ataupun memberikan. Kita kadang minta pendapat orang lain, kadang juga kita memberikan pendapat untuk orang lain. Kalau kita minta, so you may use some of this expression, like what do you think of? What's your opinion about? How do you feel about? What's your comment on? What's your reaction to that? And etc. Or just say any comments, John. Gitu. And then kalau kamu yang memberikan pendapat, we have to be polite also. Harus tetap sopan. Sopannya gimana? Like this one. Well, I think, menurut saya, in my opinion, menurut pendapatku, in my view, and etc. Nah, ini adalah kalau kalian meminta, dan ini kalau kalian memberikan pendapatnya. Terus kadang kita juga pendapat kita sebatas kita nggak perlu komen banyak, tapi apakah kita dimintai apakah kamu setuju atau tidak setuju dengan pendapat tersebut. Nah, kalau setuju, kamu bisa bilang, yes, I agree with you. Yes, I think that's a good point. I'll go along with that. I have the same opinion as you, and I'm in the same boat with you. Atau ini, yang sering kalian dengar ya, I couldn't agree more. Ini kalau setuju. Kalau tidak setuju juga ada banyak kalian bisa bilang, I'm sorry, I have another opinion. I'm sorry, I disagree with you. I think I have different opinion with you, and etc. Nah, itu adalah berapa ekspresi yang kita pelajari hari ini. Satu, apology, and then dua, thanks or gratitude, and then tiga ada request, and then the next ada invitation, and then five ada opinion. Ada 5 expression yang sudah kita pelajari hari ini. Selanjutnya teman-teman tolong kerjakan praktisnya di sini. Nanti jawaban kalian silahkan dituliskan di kolom komentar. Jadi ini ada berapa pertanyaan? 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8. Nah, 8 pertanyaan ya, silahkan dikerjakan. Kemudian tuliskan, kalau kalian sudah menyimak videonya, tuliskan nama dan NPM, juga kelas, nama, NPM, dan kelas. Kemudian berikan jawaban kalian di kolom komentar. Nanti saya akan gunakan komentar tersebut untuk bukti hadir teman-teman. Seperti itu ya. Okay, that's all for this meeting. Thank you so much for watching, for your participation in this meeting. I hope that it will be helpful for you, especially when you can use it as preparation for your exam, final exam. Thank you so much. Assalamualaikum warahmatullahi wabarakatuh. Bye-bye.